Patriots show up at Maxine Waters' mansion and gives her a nasty surprise from Sheriff Arpaio. Maxine Waters just got some really bad news. Patriots showed up at her $1 million mansion protesting her crazy Impeach 45 campaign. But that's not all. They also had a nasty surprise for Aunt Maxine from none other than the former sheriff of Maricopa County, Joe Arpaio. That's right, Sheriff Joe's nasty surprise for the Congresswoman of California, something that she will never forget. You don't want to miss this one. Maxine Waters was at the 82nd Founders Anniversary celebration of the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People on Saturday. Mad Max was spewing the nuttiest conspiracy theory yet, rambling on about impeaching President Donald Trump, but she wasn't stopping there. Somehow she thinks she will then take out Vice President Mike Pence and then everything will be fine. She's living in a fairy tale, actually, right? I would assume. According to Breitbart, Auntie Maxine said, then there are those who say, what if we impeach him, Trump meaning? What about Pence? What do you mean, what about him? We go after him because we think that not only we connect the dots and Mueller, who is our special counsel, mind you, right? Will be able to connect the dots. Oh, Pence may have some involvement in this too, and so don't think that somehow if we get this president impeached, we are going to be stuck with Pence and we can't do anything about that. Maxine doesn't seem to know that she's not in line to be president after Pence, but that's not the only bad news she's facing. While she was giving the incoherent speech in Durham, protesters were at her Hancock Park mansion, and they were there with Omar Navarro, who is running against Waters in November of 2018. Navarro grew up under the rule of the poverty pimp, Maxine Waters, living in her district his entire life. His candidacy is getting quite a bit of attention ever since Mad Max started her Impeach 45 campaign. Patriots hate Waters and her lies with a vengeance. Navarro was there to give Maxine a nasty surprise from Sheriff Joe Arpaio, KABC Los Angeles reports. Joe Arpaio, the former Arizona sheriff, gave his endorsement to 43rd Congressional District candidate Omar Navarro. KABC, a leftist news source, of course, implied Arpaio was racist, which makes no sense since Navarro himself is Hispanic, right? I mean, isn't that's a nice picture. Sheriff Joe Arpaio has endorsed Omar Navarro. Omar is trying to unseat Maxine Waters. Please follow and support him. How is he racist? How is he all these things that they're saying he is? He's not that. He's a great man. He's a good man. And a good man who was tired by the liberal system, which tried him, said Navarro. The media wants to smear Arpaio as some kind of racist who is engaged in unlawful profiling. He wasn't, added Navarro's supporter Arthur Shaper. That kind of racist buffoonery is expected by the liberal media. They hate that their new liberal darling, Auntie Maxine, actually has a real challenger for her seat as he is getting national attention. Representative Maxine Waters has been reborn at the age of 78, emerging as a folk hero to the anti-Trump resistance for her repeated torching of the president, reports the liberal rag, the Daily Beast. But even left-leaning sites can't deny Maxine's checkered political past. The report goes on. From the glowing coverage of the partisan praise, you'd barely detect that just a few years ago, the veteran California Congresswoman was dubbed one of the nation's most corrupt elected officials by the Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington for her role in pushing a bailout for a bank tied to her family. The bank in question was actually tied to Maxine's husband, and if that's not bad enough, what has she ever done to help her own constituents? Not a damn thing. The 43rd District's infested with gangs, and Mad Max has protected gang members in the past. After the LA riots in 1992, Waters openly supported and partied with the thugs who pummeled truck driver Reginald Denny with bricks. I mean, are you kidding me? Oh my. She's a real piece of work. I was just going to say that. And those who live in her district are tired of living in a crime-ridden area. If Maxine Waters is defeated in November, if she will be, it will be celebrated across the nation with patriots like Sheriff Joe. At his side, we are sure Navarro has a real chance to take the poverty pimp down for good. Yeah, enough is enough. They've been in power so long and did nothing for the people, and it's high time, that this stops. And there you go. That he was racially profiling. This is absurd. He just didn't want illegals coming into the country and disrupting our country. That's why he became sheriff. And this nut job thinks she's going to take out Trump and Pence? You got to be kidding me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.